I'm here with Sachin Duggal to hear about why a $100 laptop is too cheap, too expensive. $100 laptop is too expensive.
Yes, it is, because we've got the $50 computer, which you can see here.
Called Cloud PC.
It's called the Niveo Cloud PC. It's a part of our service. The idea is you change the economics of the model by allowing people to rent software and subsidize the box, yet still give a quality experience. All $100 laptops and thereof have always been an inferior experience. Either they're wind-up or they're Linux or they're very basic. The whole beauty with Niveo is you get the latest tier 1 apps like Word, like Photoshop, like CorelDRAW on rent. And the beauty is that Windows is actually running in the cloud as opposed to on the box.
So every month I will pay a rental fee.
Exactly. So the idea is, I'll give you a case and example in India. The box and the entire kit, we're today in the initial launch doing it for $75, and then you pay $20 a month, which includes the cost of broadband, the cost of legal Windows, antivirus, and online storage.
Yeah.
But what you could also do is just have the box, which you've bought with the screen and keyboard. You pay $2 to access the basic service, which is just our Linux version called Watermelon, our operating system. And then when you want Windows, you pay another $3. And if you want Office, you pay another $3 on top of that.
And what if I stop paying my fee? Do I lose everything I've done?
No, so all your data is always kept for free, up to 10 gigs. After 10 gigs, you're paying rental, and then if you stop paying that, we give you 30 days to go back within 10 gigs.
Okay, and then I lose my documents.
And then you get locked out.
Okay.
You don't lose your documents. They're never deleted.
Okay.
And the idea is that we always give you a gestation period to be able to plug in a USB stick and pull them off.
Okay.
So the beauty with this is, it has a number of USB sticks at the back. So you can plug a USB stick in, you can upload and download data. Another really important thing is what happens when you're traveling. You can log into any internet cafe, any kiosk. Eventually, we've even got a BlackBerry client that's coming out and an iPhone client. You can log into that, you can access your documents. Depending on the device, you could also access the entire hosted Windows desktop with all the apps that you've been renting.
So in other words, it's a PC not just on your desktop, but in an internet cafe or wherever you are going.
See, the idea is that the PC was always a capital item. Something that you purchased and then you kept buying capital items, i.e. software on top. But if we looked at every other industry, look at music, it went from vinyl to CD to MP3 to streaming. Look at movies, it went from VHS to CD, to VCD to DVD to Blu-ray, streaming. So what we've done, the same thing with computing, is we've gone from hardware for actually since the start, and now what we've said is the hardware is just an endpoint. It's a low-cost, low-power device with very bare minimal infrastructure requirement within the box, and everything else is actually online. And because it's online, you can access it anywhere.
Okay, and so what it means is that you're getting economies of scale by buying big servers on your side,
exactly,
which you're supporting, instead of everyone buying their own little hard drive.
And the most important thing is that we realize at Niveo that there are 3 important ecosystem partners in this. One are the software companies who are facing huge issues with piracy. The second are the OEMs, so the people that produce hardware. Today they create a huge amount of value from the hardware that they produce, but they don't see any upside for it. And the final one, which is very important, are the telecoms operators, because they provide the connectivity without which the internet wouldn't exist, and they don't see any of the value, any of the percentage of the value that they're creating. So what we tend to do is we homogenize this entire system. We solve piracy for the software vendors because we make software cheaper, yet controllable, and we know everyone has a need to be good. It's only when the value of being good and the cost of being good is imbalanced. The second is we make it easy for the hardware guys because we don't produce this, right? We do it under license. We give it to a lot of the hardware guys, so we have a number of tier 1 OEMs that are going to be producing their cloud PCs. It's our trademark, we license it out to them. And the only thing we ask is it connects to our online service.
Okay, and when is it available?
So the European version of this is launching in about 6 weeks. It'll start in the UK, but will actually
6
be available.
6 weeks meaning?
End of February.
End of February.
End of February. We're going to be offering some early users. They ask will come in by email through a beta site, which is launching in 3 weeks.
So if you want to be an early user, send an email to
support@niveo.com.
Okay.
And they'll take it up. And there's another email address in case you forget that is imcute@niveo.com, and that deals with it. And in India, it's launching in 2 weeks.
Okay, great.
And what's more important before I leave you is we do have the $100 laptop, but it's something that's going to be coming out in 2 months. Same interface, same environment, except it's in a notebook form factor.
Okay.
Watch this space.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks.